So, are you thinking about moving to Burlington, Ontario? In this video, we'll take you around the neighborhood called Longmoor. I'll show you different houses with different price points so you can see what best fits your budget. And if you stick to the end, you'll find the secrets about this neighborhood. I'm Milena and I'm a local real estate agent. Our team drops content every week about how is it to live in Burlington and the surrounding areas. If this is your first time on our channel and you want to know everything about living in Burlington and the GTA area, subscribe below, tap the bell for notification, and you're gonna be the first one to know about the current market. We get calls from people just like you all the time. So it doesn't matter if you're moving in a week, in a month, or in a year, feel free to reach out. We will be very happy to help you make that smooth transition. Our information is in the description box below.
Hello everyone. Today I'll take you to another nice neighborhood in Burlington. The name of the neighborhood is Longmoor. So now I'm gonna share my screen. This is downtown Burlington, and if I zoom closer, you can see Spencer Smith Park right here, which that's where all the activities in downtown Burlington usually happen. Now, Longmoor neighborhood is right here. As you see, it's very close to the center. So if you live somewhere here, let's say, you just need to take New Street and you're in downtown Burlington. What's really cool about it is in Longmoor, we can see a bike path right here. This bike path goes all the way to Burlington as well. So we have biked with my family on this bike path, and you can get to downtown within 20 minutes or 30 if you're more leisure of a biker. So if I zoom it again, okay, the bike path starts much further, but it runs pretty much through the whole neighborhood. It's super convenient right here. So as you see, this neighborhood has a lot of qualities. What else we can find around the neighborhood is the large shopping center, which is the Appleby Village. It's right there. So the neighborhood, it's surrounded by a lot of shopping. This one is one of the key ones. Then on the other side, there is another shopping area right here. There is a nice store, a grocery store, a bank. On this side of the neighborhood, it's Fairview Street. And around the street, right on this corner, are tons of restaurants, CIBC Bank, McDonald's. It's pretty popular square as well. And on this side of the neighborhood, which is actually you need to pass through the other one, it's Burlington Mall. There are two malls in Burlington. Burlington Mall is one of them. The other one is Mapleview. So this one is very, very quick. Basically from Longmoor, you can either walk, bike, or drive to any of the shopping areas, or as you see, it's very close to the lake right here, about 2 kilometers from the lake. Another key point is the Appleby station. So lots of people move to this area because of the Appleby station, which takes you to downtown Toronto, and the Appleby station is right here. GO train. As you see, you can either walk, it's not that far, or bike from your neighborhood. There is also free parking at the Appleby station, and you can park your car and take the train. It's very, very convenient. There you go. this is the free parking. The other charming part of the neighborhood is right here. If you see, there's a huge park. This park is the Nelson Park. So Nelson Park conveniently connects Nelson High School, which is one of the top-rated schools in Burlington. Then Nelson High School has the stadium, then is the park. There is another public school right here. Also right in this corner, it's Appleby tennis court on here by the school, on the side of the park. There's a skateboard park, also a public pool. The public pool is really nice because everybody can use it. It's very large. It has a sprinkling area, so it's for not just for bigger kids, but also little kids can play here. It's open all summer. This Nelson Park has an ice skating ring as well and an indoor pool. Basically, the whole park connects a lot of amenities. There are tiny parks here, and on this side of Nelson Park, it's something that calls Murder Mountain. Really, here's the tennis club. A really fun hill to slide during the winter. Our kids go here with their sleds and slide all day long right here in this corner. So as you see, the park is family friendly. It's in a very good location. A lot of people who work from Toronto prefer to live in this area here. Now I'm gonna take you and show you some houses so you can see the vibe of the neighborhood.
Hello, we're starting with our tour in a very beautiful neighborhood of Longmoor. So behind me is the first house that I wanted to show you, and right across the street is the other one. So that's a little bit of fun. As you see, they are rivals. This one is selling for 1.2 million. It's 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. The square footage is a little bit less than the one across the street. You will say why they're the same price and the square footage is lower. Well, this one is facing the park, so it's the Nelson Park that I will show you later on, and you already saw on Google Map. It's basically in front of this house, so it's a better location. That's what makes the price relevant. Per square footage, this house will be about $928. So as you see behind me is the garage. It's one garage, very large driveway, so you can fit a couple of cars. It's a bungalow style and it's raised. That really helps in the winter. The street is quiet, well kept. You see a car driving behind me, so I'm gonna flip the camera so you can see around. All right, so it's around the house. This neighborhood is very green, like the previous neighborhoods around the lake I showed you. The house right in front of me is the rival house for 1.2 million. This is really fun that I managed to find 2 houses across of each other for the same price. So the beauty of Longmoor neighborhood is that it's very close to the highway, to the GO station. Around there is a lot of shopping, also restaurants, and it's very close to the lake. Also, there's beach in Burlington that is very beautiful. I'll show you now the other house. Hi, this is the other house that is across the street for 1.2 million. And it's 1,600 square foot, so it comes about $724 per square foot. It's a split house, so you see right behind me, it's the living room area, and on the side are the garages with the bedrooms. It's a 3-level split, so the square footage is enlarged this way. This is very common for this part of Burlington, the neighborhoods on the south of the highway. And they're not traditional type, not cookie cutters. You see a lot of varieties. Also, they're new construction at this point, but most of them are built in the 60s, so they're very unique. This is the house for sale. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,600 square foot, 1.2 million. Well kept, ready to go, fully renovated from the inside. Okay, so let's go to the next one. This is the third house in Longmoor neighborhood that I'm gonna show you. Actually, the street is a cul-de-sac, so it makes it much more quieter. If you have kids, there is almost no traffic in here. Around the houses are well kept, beautiful lawns. Something about the south side of Burlington that it's closer to the lake is you see older houses built in the 60s with beautiful big trees, very green lawns, and it's not as congested as if you go up north on the other side of the Queen Elizabeth Highway. It's a very desirable area to live, and one of the secrets of this neighborhood is that basically, this one is on the north side of New Street. And if you just keep yourself on this side, the houses are at least 100,000 cheaper than if you go on the side south of New Street. But the amenities are the same. The lots are slightly smaller here, but otherwise, all the shopping around is the same distance if you go a little bit closer to the lake. So this neighborhood is a really attractive one for people who want to live close to the lake, have that authentic environment, friendly people, and also at the same time have the quietness of the little city. Now I'm gonna give you more details about this house, that it's the last one that I'm gonna show you. It's fully renovated from the inside, and as you see, as a square footage is the biggest one so far. The house behind me is the last one, as I said, I'm gonna show you for this neighborhood. There are actually very few houses for sale here, and it's not surprising because the neighborhood is quiet. As I said, it's a key location, and also the housing prices are much more affordable than on the other side of New Street that is closer to the lake. So honestly, I only found 4 houses in this neighborhood for sale, and I'm showing you 3 of them. This one, it's a split level again, which is very common, as I said, for the older houses in Burlington. Rooms, 2 baths. It's $1,350,000, and it's a little bit over 1,800 square feet. So it comes to $724 per square foot. Very affordable, as you see, compared to other videos that I show you with much more expensive houses. This one is beautifully renovated. It's a walking distance actually to the San Rafael school, that it's I think about 20 minutes walk. I did do the walk multiple times just to make sure, but you know, it depends if your kid will walk there. It takes about 20 minutes. There are no buses from this area because it's very close to that school. There is one more school in the neighborhood that I'll show a little bit later, that you can also walk to. It's very small, it's public, and it's facing Nelson Park. So as you see, I'm giving you some good tips about Longmoor neighborhood. I wanted to give you a real-time experience so you feel welcome, and when you pick up Google Map and you decide where you want to live in Burlington, you're more acquainted to every neighborhood. Now we're gonna move forward the parks, and I'll show you other secrets of this beautiful neighborhood. And right in front of me is the public school. The school, as I said, faces the park. It's a small one. It goes all the way up to 6th grade, and then there is a joining location 10 minutes from here. So this is the main street that crosses the whole neighborhood. Right behind the school is the park, Nelson Park. I'll show you that. And the bike path actually crosses ahead of us. The bike path, it's really fun for kids. A lot of kids just go all the way to downtown for an ice cream or other activities on their bikes. In front of us is Nelson High School, one of the best in Burlington. A lot of people move to this neighborhood and the surrounding areas because of Nelson High School. It's a very big one. It has a lot of programs that some schools don't facilitate, and their sports programs are very strong, especially the football one. Right now the kids are training, as you see. This is the track field ahead of us. This is Nelson facility. Here there's an ice skating rink, indoor pool, and right ahead of me it's an outdoor pool. It's open all summer long. It's fun for any kind of activities because it's pretty large pool. It has a toddler area. I'm gonna try to get closer. It's well facilitated. So if you guys don't have a pool in your own house, you can always come here. This is the famous bike path that I was telling you about. As you see, the little school I show you actually the front of the school. This is the back of it. There is a guy riding his bike on a bike path, maybe coming from downtown, who knows. You can see just the infrastructure here. It's so organized. All around their houses, but you don't hear anything. If we keep going on this bridge, we're gonna see Nelson High School and their fields. And if you remember when I was showing you Google Maps, there was that Murder Mountain. So the name is very intriguing, but it's right. That Murder Mountain that it's called, it's right here on the right. That little hill, basically, it calls Murder Mountain. And in the winter, when there's a lot of snow, it's really fun to go down with the sleds. Ahead of me is Nelson High School with their baseball court, and further down is their football. We finished with Longmoor neighborhood walk. I hope you like the houses I show you. It was pretty fun that I found two houses on the same street, and believe me, it was very difficult actually to find houses for sale in the neighborhood since it's in such a hot area. Right now I'm in Saving Time. This is a breakfast brunch place. It's really fun. You can look around. They have the best croissants in town, very Frenchy if anybody likes French food. So the big secret about Longmoor neighborhood is that it's very close to the highways, to the two malls in Burlington, GO station. There in every corner of the neighborhood there is a plaza with grocery shopping or restaurants. Also, if you buy a house in this neighborhood, it's at least $100,000 cheaper than if you go on a site south of New Street. So you're with the proximity of 2 kilometers of the lake and the beaches, and you still have cheaper house than the other side. As nice as the big houses by the lake, but within the budget as you wish. I hope you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the tour of the neighborhood as much as I did. You have a very good day, and I'll see you on the next video.